I have another relative that have the identical same name that I have. Yes, we have different social security numbers, but every time they pull my credit or something, they telling me that her is not. And I'm trying to find out that.
Joyce, I didn't quite hear the last part. You still with us?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Right. And you said something about, obviously you have different social security numbers, and then what was the last part of the question?
The part of the question was, every time they pull up my credit report or call me, it's about her. It's not me. And trying to figure out how can I clear that up for. They keep saying that her debts are mine when they're not. Okay. I recently had to go to a couple of places to clarify that it wasn't me, but they still saying it was me.
That's a good question. So they just got confused with someone that's got a similar name.
Yeah, and that is something that happens, and really the answer to your question is kind of twofold. In terms of the actual credit reporting and accuracies, what's going on is in the industry is called a mixed file, and that's where your credit file gets mixed in with someone else's. It can be similar names, it can be just simply somebody putting data in wrong, and there's a specific procedure that you need to do to deal with that, and it's essentially you send letters to the 3 major credit reporting bureaus and any other credit reporting bureau you know that has your information mixed, and tell them of the discrepancy, ask them to fix it. It triggers an investigation. They then have to do what's called a reasonable investigation and correct it if they find that it needs to be corrected. If they don't do that, that's when you can bring a claim under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. The second step is dealing with the debt collectors. And under the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, all you need to do is tell them that that's not you, you don't want them to call you anymore, and that you're not going to pay it because it's not your debt, and they have to stop contacting you about that debt. If they don't, then you may have a claim under the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, where you can get damages against them for contacting.